So the question is that A, B, C, D are in GP. So these are the terms which are in GP. Now we have to show that this times this multiply this is equals to this whole square, right? So when the terms are in GP, so basically the terms we have A, B, C, D, these are in GP. GP is a sequence in which the common ratio between the two consecutive terms is same, right? Why we called it as the common ratio? Because the ratio, when we are dividing two consecutive terms, this by this, and then these two terms or these two terms, the ratio that we will get, that is the common, that is the same. That's why it is a GP. Now, we have to prove that this times this is equals to this whole square. So how we will do it? So please remember one thing, whenever we have the terms, like suppose, let's take an example, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? These four terms are in GP. Why they are in GP? If we will divide 4 by 2, we are getting 2. If we are dividing 8 by 4, we are getting 2. If we are dividing 16 by 8, we are getting 2. So see, the ratio is common, right? The answer we are getting is the common. So this is a GP. Now, if you will see one thing, which is very, very important, that when the four terms are in GP or maybe more than that, so let's take about the first three terms. If you will take the first three terms, let me change the color. The first three terms, the square of the second one is equals to the product of the other two. Okay, so from this I can conclude that b square is equals to AC. Okay, next let's talk about the another three terms, 4, 8, and 16. So if you will see the square of 8, that is equals to 4 times 16. Okay, so which is 64 is equals to 64. So it means from here I can conclude that of out of this that C square is equals to BD, right? And third thing that I want to conclude here out of the four terms, that the product of extremes means product of the last two digits, the first and the last, the product means multiply of these two is equals to the multiply of these two. It means from here I can conclude that AD is equals to BC. Okay, so these are the three things that I have taken out from the GP. This one, and this one. Okay, so they are very, very important. We have to use this in the question. Okay, now let's start with the next part. So the thing which is not viable for the question, that I am removing it. Okay, so now let's move towards the question. Now we have to prove that left hand side is equals to right hand side. So you can choose any of the way. Either you can take the left or you can take the right one. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the right hand side. So let's open it, because we know that this is, let's say this is A, this is example, this is B, and this is C. So we have the general formula for A plus B plus C whole square, which is A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2AC. Okay, this is the general formula of the whole square of three terms, the addition of the three terms. So when we use this formula here, so it will be AB plus BC plus CD whole square is equals to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB. This into this, which is AB square C plus 2BC CD, which is this one, and 2AC, which is ABCD. Okay. Now what we will do here, we will open it this much. All the brackets we are opening it, doing the whole square. Now what we will do, we will just open these terms as 2 times, because this is 2 times now. So AB square C, AB square C, BC square D plus BC square D plus ABCD, ABCD. Now we have to arrange the term. If you will see the left hand side, we have A square plus B square plus C square. And in another bracket, we have B square plus C square plus D square. See, there are many ways to do this question, right? So I am taking A square terms first. So let me change something first. Okay. Now I know that what I have is B square is equals to AC. this is from the given GP only, right? C square is equals to BD and BC is equals to AD. This I have already. So if I want to change, some of the values, so if I will see this much, A times C is what? B square. So B square, I will write it as B4. Similarly, AC, yes. Okay. Then I will change this one. So BD is equals to C square. C square is C raised to the power 4. Here I am changing, right? Now if I will see, okay. Now more what I can do here in this part, BC, I know that that is equals to AD. So it will be AD times AD, which is A square T square. So now I am taking which of the terms first? So I am taking this term. Then I am taking which of the term? This term. So B square I have. Here, this square I have D square and I want C square also. So some changes I want. So let me write this one as A times C, not B square I'm writing as AC. So it will be A square C square, okay? Because B square I know that this is equals to AC. So here I'm changing. I'm B square writing I'm AC and AC again is there. So A square B square. So I'm taking this term and this term. A square is common. So it will be B square plus C square plus D square, okay? Similarly, I have done with these three values. Now I will take those terms which have B square. So let me change the color. So this term has B square. I will take B square from here. And I want a B square term in which I need D square also, right? D square I also want. So let's do some changes. So I want basically, so D square. So let me change something here. I will write, wait a minute, let me just do some changes. I want D square now. So what I will do here, I will write C square as BD. Okay, C square as BD. So this term will become BD, B square, D square, right? I'm changing this one. Okay, so now I'm taking the green parts. Now I'm taking B square common from the green part. So it will be C square. Out of B4, I'm taking B square common. So B square is left. And from this term, I'm taking B square common, so D square is left. Okay, so these three. Now only three terms are left, which I'm using with the red color. So this term is left, then this term is left, and this term is left. Now I want to take C common, C square common. So it will be D square plus C square, and I want B square. So do some changes here so that I can get B square, right? And C square I want. Okay, so C square you want. So I am taking, if I will take B, yes, I am taking AD as BC. So it will become B square, C square. So when I take C square common, so B square is left here. Okay, so that's it. Now I will see that these three brackets are exactly the common. So I'm taking all three brackets as a common. And what is left here as A square plus B square plus C square, which is our left hand side. Okay, there are many ways to do this question, but it is very important to concentrate and choose the viable terms, collect the viable terms to get the left hand side, or you can take left hand side and prove equals to right hand side also. Okay, so that's that. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.